Hey guys, welcome to episode 10 of Studio Hours. Today we'll be talking about self-motivation. As a yarnpreneur, it's very important to be able to self-motivate. We need to be able to keep on top of our schedules, complete our work in a timely manner, etc. We wind up juggling a lot of jobs as yarnpreneurs, so it's easy to fall into a trap and procrastinate on tasks we don't like or spend too much time on the tasks we prefer. If you're in a situation where you also have a day job, do you feel more productive at work? I know I've realized that when I am accountable to someone else, I often work differently. That's why I wanted to explore this subject. Why do some of us need that outside force to be motivated to work on certain tasks? Why are some tasks appealing to us and therefore accomplished much easier and with less fuss? How can we bring our motivation with us to the tasks we aren't as thrilled about? I have a few theories and tips on this subject, so let's dive in. First of all, the topic of self-motivation is a very personal one. Everyone is motivated by different things, and there are no one-size-fits-all solutions. I like to light a candle on my desk because it makes me feel relaxed, and I then tend to get more done. But some people might not like that, or it simply might not have any effect on how motivated they feel. So my first tip is to know you. Find out what conditions you like best for working, and then try to implement them as often as possible. My next tip is to go with the flow. Do you feel most motivated in the morning? Get your normally procrastinated tasks done then. Eat that frog. That way, when it's later and you feel less inclined to work, you can do the more enjoyable tasks. So find out when you feel the most open to doing other tasks and make sure you make time for them then. I would also recommend using an accountability partner. An accountability partner will check in with you on a set schedule and ask about your tasks and goals. You'll do the same for them, and the sense of accountability you normally get when your boss at work is asking for something will be created for you in your own business. I honestly cannot recommend this enough. Find someone to hold you accountable and use them to create that extra motivation that you need. My last tip is to create the habit of encouraging yourself. There will be days where you just don't feel motivated, or you've procrastinated on a task and you feel guilty. But it's important to keep it positive as much as possible. Negative thought habits are not only not helpful, but they can be extremely detrimental. If you're having a rough time, give yourself permission to feel bad for a bit, and then turn it around and send some encouragement your way. And if you can't find it in you to be positive and uplifting, reach out to the YPS community. You'll always get a kind word from your fellow yarnpreneurs. Self-motivation is important, so I really encourage you to work through these different ideas to find what works best for you. If you come up with any more tips or thoughts, please share them in the group. And thanks for listening to this episode of Studio Hours.